A guide to taking a photo. A guiding principle is that an image is sensitive to the exact moment it is exposed to light. An image can open your eyes to things you have looked at, but never really seen. In bright conditions, decrease exposure setting to increase the shutter speed. This will enable you to capture a rare moment quickly. Mum's got depression. The last 2 years have been particularly bad for her, and she's spent quite a lot of time in hospital. She's on quite strong medication and nothing seems to have much of an effect. It's been quite rare to see her smiling. Recharging time for a completely exhausted battery is a minimum of 8 hours per day. I've been looking after Alice and Jack and Kate and looking after the house generally. When Mum was actually in hospital, Dad would be running straight over to the hospital, so Alice would hardly see him. She's got Down syndrome, so she needs quite a lot more attention and the stability. Sensitivity is a characteristic of the film, not the camera. He's done his best the last few years. At times it's come across as that he's not really thinking of what the effect is on us kids, and that he's much more concerned with his relationship with Mum than he is about his children, which gets quite frustrating. The camera is a precision instrument which requires careful handling. Do not leave the camera in excessive heat, as high temperatures and stress can cause malfunctions. Well, the first exam period that we had was when Mum first went into hospital. I missed quite a lot of college. I felt like I wasn't concentrating properly on my exams because I was worried about what was going on at home, whether Mum was okay. When I finally did have time to sit down on my books, it would be like I'm just too tired and it's not going in. In low light, when using a long exposure setting, use a means of stability to ensure focus. Mount the camera on a tripod or rest it on a solid surface. I have a huge group of friends who are very supportive and understanding and happy to whisk me away at the drop of a hat, even if it's just going down to the beach. For troubleshooting, you can always find additional information in the user's guide or seek help from the manufacturer. I depend on God. He's looked after us as a family. We're still together, where a lot of families might have not survived it. It gives you a good opportunity to have a bit of space from other things that are going on. The experienced photographer will recognise how small adjustments can have a big effect on images. When I see Alice, she asks, "When are you coming home?" And I think that they've appreciated that I just need a bit of space to be me. And it's nicer now when I spend time with my family, it's less stress.